When I was 15, I had no idea what to do with my life. I basically had one big question mark on where I should take my life and what should I do with my life. Now, the thing is, there was an idea that popped into my mind, and that idea was I want to be a lawyer. I wanted to study law, and I didn't want to study law because I thought being a lawyer is my calling, is my perfect profession. I just wanted money, 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 dollar, dollar bills. That was why I gravitated towards this profession, because everybody around me thought that this was a good profession, right? So all these other people said, wow, what a great profession. If you want to make money, you should go and become a lawyer, right? All of them nodded and said, yeah, this is a great idea if you're a young person and you want to make a lot of money. Now, thankfully, I didn't do that, but if I had, it would have been the biggest mistake of my life. And I want to save you with this video. I want to save you from doing the same thing. I want to save you from listening to these guys, right? And listening to whatever they have to say, because listening to their advice is going to ruin your life. It's going to ruin your future. So it's very important for you to focus right now, listen to what I have to say, and apply the knowledge in your real life. Okay, so let's get into it. First thing, if you are like me when I was younger, and if you are watching this video, you are like me when I was younger, because I watched videos like that too. They helped me a ton, they educated me, and they enabled me to do all the things. But if you're like me, so there are three things that I had, right? The first one was no idea what to do with my life. I was like, I don't know what I want to do, right? So this is the drawing of me, like I have no idea. Second one, I wanted to be rich and successful. I was tired of being poor. I was tired of my mom stressing about money. I was tired of saying no to myself every time, of living in the same town, of not having opportunity to travel. I was so exhausted that I had this desire to be rich and successful. You probably have this desire too, to be rich, to be successful, to have money to spend, right? To buy luxuries, to buy nice watches, to buy nice cars, apartments, and all of that. Maybe to build a life for your future family. And the last one was I had a growth mindset. So, growth mindset. And if this is you, and you have all of those traits, my advice will be perfect for you. If this is not you, if you know what you want to do with your life, you know that you want to become a doctor, if you know that you want to become a nurse, you know that you want to become a teacher, you don't want to be rich and successful, and you don't have a growth mindset, just, man, resign from watching this video right now. This isn't for you, right? Bye-bye. See you. I don't want you to get off the path that you're treading on. Just go. This is not for you. Now, I hope that these guys have left. Now, listen to me, because I want to give you some real games, so real things that you can make progress on. Most of people who already have an idea about their career are going to do that either way, because either A, they are brainwashed by society and by their parents, or B, they really have a calling for their profession. And I'm not here to preach to those guys and girls. I'm here to teach people who have an open mind, who are trying to discover a better way of life. Now, the advice that I'm going to give to you basically is going to save you about, I think, 20 years of your life. Because realistically, midlife crisis happens when you are about 40. So if you're watching this, I guess that maybe you're 19, maybe you're 20, like your midlife crisis would happen in 20 years, and I'm going to save you from that. Okay, so that's great. You should be really happy if you listen to my advice. It's going to help you do this. Now, what's the advice? This is key. This is key. If you don't, like, remember, these three things are true for you. Don't go into a normal career. don't go into like socially acceptable careers like law, like medicine, like engineering. So don't do this. This is going to be a deal breaker for you because you are going to pursue a thing that you have no idea about, and it will require like at minimum just studying. It will require like 5 to 8 years of your life to study something like so. 5 to 8 years you're going to invest into this thing, and you don't even know whether you will like it. Think about that. You don't know if this is going to be something that you're going to take enjoyment from and something that you will be good in, right? To the point where you could actually make money with this. So don't go into a normal career. This is the first piece that I want you to remember, and probably the most important one, because this will save you from a disaster. This will save you from being 40 and getting divorced and questioning all the things that you've done in your life, or like buying a stupid red car or something like that when you're 40, and just changing careers out of nowhere, and like not having that compounding growth that you can have, right? It's just like you'll like go up, and then like down, and I don't know if you can see this, up, down, up, down, up, down. You'll be like not stable mentally, physically, and your life will be like just a mess and chaos. Now, why? Why shouldn't you go into these careers? There are a few reasons. Well, first one is like those careers, they are accepted. So, say these are your parents. Bam. And they love you, right? That's true. But they have an old model of the world. Okay? So there's old model of the world. What do I mean by old model of the world? Well, because 20 years ago, 50 years ago, 40 years ago, university was always equal to success. Right? If you have a degree, you are a success. Wow, great, bam. Now, this was true maybe in 2002. So, if you can go back to that year, great. But we don't live in 2002 anymore, if you haven't noticed. We live in 2025. And guess what? University doesn't equal anything right now. Because I don't know what. It gives you like no tangible benefits besides maybe friends that you're going to gain there, right? Because the thing is, companies don't even look at university degrees anymore. They just look at your qualifications, at your skills, at the things you can do. So you investing 8 years into this, and you might hate it at the end and you'll be terrible in this, it's like a huge mistake that you can commit here. And also, second part is like ChatGPT can probably do your job better. If you are a lawyer right now, I mean, I would be scared if I were you, right? If you are like, you work in medicine, you work in engineering, I would be like, ooh, I don't know if I made the right decision. Obviously, if you loved it, then great. I mean, you did what you would have done. But if you were there only for money, oh man, I feel sorry, right? Because we didn't expect that this would happen. When this is GPT-5, now think about 10 years from now. What do you think ChatGPT will be able to do, like in law? Like right now, it can draw perfect contracts. I use it in my business all the time. So, do you think it will get better or worse? Obviously, it will get better, right? So, first one, old model of the world. Second, competition is crazy. Is crazy. For these like traditional types of careers, the competition that you have is unbelievable because everyone, so each dot, like these are people, little ants, right? Everyone is going there. Everyone wants to be like law. Everybody wants to do medicine. Everybody wants to do engineering. And like basically everybody wants to do university, right? Like, so all the other, let's call them dummies, silly gooses, they just like run there because they are running after money. They're like, oh, I need to be wealthy, I need to have money now. Well, I'm not saying not run after money. I'm just saying that if everyone does this, it's probably not a good way to make money. Because if this worked, right? Let's say that this works, that this is a good strategy, that you can make a lot of money. Why isn't everyone rich? Where do you see all those like crazy millionaires from university? I don't. I don't know anybody well, I know some people, but like very small number of people. Mostly it's people who don't have university degrees who are rich. I know more people who are very, very rich who don't have a university degree than people who have a university degree. Unfortunately. I would love it to be different, but like it's the truth, right? I'm not trying to say what I would prefer the world to be. I'm just seeing the world for what it is. So if you do whatever all the dummies do and you run after money because your parents tell you it's okay, you're going to compete against all of them, right? So like what I should do is like this amount. Like think about each line is like more people, right? This is the amount, like everyone is here. Like it's a swarm. Everyone is running for law, medicine, and engineering. So you're going to have to beat all of them, right? This is you. You have to win with them. Right? Are you better than like millions of people? Hopefully. I don't know. Let's bet that you are, right. Now the second one, another one, like why you should not do this. I told you this before, but like 8 years wasted. Like because you decide that you want to be a lawyer, then you go through the whole process, right? You go to university, you go to then whatever you need to do to legally qualify to being a lawyer in your country, and after that you're like, I don't know, man. It's like I'm not that sure about being a lawyer. I don't want to be a lawyer anymore. Yeah, but like 8 years, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, I will be a lawyer, but that will be miserable, and I will perform very badly on this, right? So another one. And the last one is, man, because if you want to do this to make money, right? So they don't make that much money. And like, check that. Actually check. It's shocking. So the average salary in Poland, where I live, for a lawyer is $20,000 per year. I don't know about you, but like after 8 years of giving my life to something, I would expect a little bit more, wouldn't I? It's like, it's a hard one, and this is just like what you're going to get. So they don't make that much money, right? There is a better way that I'm going to show to you. There is something where like the amount of money that you can make is infinite, basically. There is no limit on that. So what to do instead? This is the question that we're going to cover. Now, what do I want you to do? What's the best opinion? What has worked for me in this situation, being someone who didn't know what to do with my life, but I wanted to be successful and rich? You go into entrepreneurship. What is entrepreneurship? Well, it's starting your own. Oh, this is like messed up. All right, you start a business, and starting a business has so many advantages over traditional career path. Like you don't even realize some of these advantages. So first of all, let's come back to these points, right? In business, like this is the new model of the world, right? This is not 2002. Business is 2025. You're already working with the world, right? The world has changed. It's different now. Now, the professions that you can have right now are so much wider than they used to be 20 years ago. So you're working with the new model of the world. Competition? There is some competition, but I will assure you, nothing like a competition right here. That like not millions of people want to start businesses. Maybe like from the people, like think about all the people in your school that you knew, maybe like 5 people will want to start a business. So you need to be better than 5 people. Also, 8 years wasted. In business, you can experiment very quickly. You can like start a business and then stop it after 1 year. So nothing that happens. And how much money you make? Well, see, that's the beauty, because the amount of money that you make depends on something different. Now, okay, let's analyze this. So first of all, what I like the most about business is permissionless. So that's a huge thing. Where if you want to go into a traditional career, you need to have some people who are going to give you the permission that you can do this. Yes. So this is you. And you need to ask this guy, hey, can I be a lawyer? Can I be a doctor? And like this is government, right? This is the GOV. This is government. They need to agree to you to do this because these professions are usually very legally regulated, right? In business, you can have whatever business you want. Like you could technically, this is funny, you could start a clinic for doctors. And if you do not practice medicine, you can still have a clinic, right? You're just like a very good manager of clinics. So there is no permission. Nobody needs to give you a permission. It's just like you decide what you want, okay? Bam, you say, I want this. And then you just go and get it. That's it. You just do this, right? There's no someone has to tell you what to do. No, you can do this because in business, it's not about some social hierarchy who has what degree or something like that. All that matters is market. So the market either says that it likes your product, then you win and you get money and like happiness, or it says that it doesn't like your product and then you are sad and you don't get money. But like this, like honestly, man, going from here to here is natural. It's just like you need to start making products, you need to start making things. Now, also, the amount of money that you make in business is not correlated with age, how long you do something. It's not correlated with your degree, so you don't need special education. The only thing it's correlated with is your skill. The best person, if you're like number one at something, you're going to be very good in business. You're going to do very well. You don't need to work because in those classic careers, it's the number of years that you work, it's the degree you have, it's the connection that you have. In business, you can just like be the best. That's it, right? So it's very actually real. It's very honest. It's very fair when you think about it. Next one is you learn. So this was like free, like skill. Number 2, skill wins. Permissionless, nobody needs to give you a permission, just the market. And the third one, bam. So you learn so much. Like the amount of skills, like I think about my journey as a business person. And like I started with 0 experience. And like if I have to just name a few skills that I've been able to get off the top of my head, it's sales, it's negotiation, it's marketing, it's content creation, it's legal stuff, it's accounting, it's also like cash flow management, it's like investing. Like the list can keep going, man. It's just like by going into business, you learn about everything because you need to solve problems. Problems appear all the time in business. So you just go in and you learn about the problem and then you solve the problem. and that's how you become actually better. But because of that, your skills are like one of a kind. Nobody can have the same skill set as you have because they haven't solved the problems that you've solved. They don't have the same experience. So you're basically learning skills that are irreplicable, nobody can replace them, and that are like return is infinite. Like there is no percentage that I can, like how much is sales worth? It's infinite. I can use it forever. I can go sell cars, I can go sell, I'm not going to, I'm a very successful business person, but I could, right? So this is the thing. So if you're looking at this like safe route and so, like how is university safer than this, man? And like the last one is you play to your advantage. It's your game, because we described you and we said that you are under 25, right? So under 25. You have, so this is the good thing. Risk is lower for you, because if you fail, you can always do the university thing. If you go like and start a business right now, you can like do 2 years and then like you go into university when you fail, right? You're like, oh, this didn't work for me. I just don't want to be in business. But trust me, you won't. You will love being in business. You will love the freedom. So your risk is lower because like if you are 40, then I'm sorry, but it's going to be harder. Not impossible, but you're going to have to make some sacrifices. And like the reward is higher actually. Bam. Why? Well, because you will live longer with your perfect life. You will live like 60 years, right? Because if you're 20 right now, let's say you live 30, 60 years of your perfect life, with your perfect profession, making the amount of money that you want, doing the things that you want, and like most importantly, it's being free. It's like nobody can tell you what to do. You decide about your own life. You're independent, right? So like the reward is so much higher for you. You're going to be able to buy whatever you want. You're going to be able to just like dominate, man. So let's close this show. Don't do the traditional. Let's summarize this for you so that you can remember. Okay. So if you are under 25, like at me, like at 15, and everybody's telling you to go to law if you want to make money, or go to medicine, or like whatever, don't do this. This is terrible advice. These three criteria. You have no idea what to do. You want to be rich and successful, and you have a growth mindset. Okay, if that's not for you, then like I don't know why you were so. I told you to leave, right? You are not supposed to be here, and I'm going to save you 20 years with this advice, right? So we don't go into a normal career or job. Why? It's the old model of the world. University was success in 2002. Right now, university is like a question mark. I don't think it gives you anything beneficial, and GPT will do your job. In 10 years, it's going to be like a nightmare. Competition is crazy for those crazy careers. There's like millions of people fighting here for them, and you have to be better than them, because these are just like dummies who are chasing money. They are not chasing purpose. They are not chasing a real benefit to society. They just like, give me money, right? And then you will waste 8 years, right? And then you don't like it, so you're going to have misery and low performance. So you're going to like have also low money, right? You're not going to make dollars from this. And like you're not going to make that much. So $20,000 is the average salary of a lawyer in my country, for example. So what do we do instead? We go into entrepreneurship. We start a business. Why? First of all, it's permissionless. Nobody needs to tell you, yes, man, you can be a lawyer, you can be a doctor, you can be an engineer. In business, you like start whatever business you want. The market decides, right? This is you. I want this. You go and you like get it, like whatever, right? You're winning. No overthinking. And then like the market says, oh, I like your product. Okay, let's give you money. Or like, I don't really like this product. Okay, then change the product. And then like you can make money. So it's like a cycle. Second, skill is number one. No age, no degree, no connections. Skill. Are you the best? Are you number one? If yes, you're going to do great in business. And you learn so much more than in this like traditional university experience. You'll learn sales, negotiation, marketing, content creation, legal stuff, accounting, cash flow, investing, employee management, hundreds of other things, discipline. like, and the return will be infinite. Like, you will be able to use those skills for the rest of your life. And it's your game because you are young, because like your decisions actually have a huge impact right now. You have less risk than somebody who's 40, and your reward is higher because your life will be longer. So this will accomplish our purpose of making you free. And this is my advice for people who are 25 and they don't know what to do with their life. If you want more advice on building a life full of freedom and a life without limits, where you make your dreams come true, subscribe and see you in the next one.